from sports.chicago.com. We're here at Concordia University to see the Concordia Cougars take on the Elmhurst College Blue Jays. And what do you expect in this one, Ryan?
Well, first of all, great to be here with you, Cody. It's a beautiful day out for baseball here today, and bright skies, the sun is shining, and we are expecting some good baseball, as today we have the Concordia Cougars taking on the Elmhurst Blue Jays. And
Concordia, 23-13 this year, 63% winning percentage, so 15-3 in the conference. They won 4, and they just came off that series a couple days ago. They stayed in first place now in the conference.
Yeah, and taking a look at the Elmhurst Blue Jays, they come in with a record of 12-23 overall, 5-13 in conference play. Taking a look at how they were just recently the other day, yesterday, against Millikan University, they lost that game by a score of 8-2 back on their home field out in Butterfield Park.
So it should be an exciting day today. Like you said, Ryan, beautiful day out, good day for baseball.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
Got a few fans out here from both sides, looks like. Not too many people made the trip up from Elmhurst, but we got a lot of Concordia fans out here. And getting ready about to start. We have about a 3 p.m. first pitch. Currently right now, about 3:04, so a little bit late, but Concordia warming up. Elmhurst batter getting ready to go. Elmhurst will be leading off with Compton. He is the number 10, A.J. Compton, outfielder. He'll be leadoff man for Elmhurst.
Yeah, he comes in with a batting average of .259 here today and 135 at-bats with 35 hits and 9 doubles.
And Mike Formella will be on the mound for Concordia as he gets ready to throw the first pitch. And first pitch is popped up, out, looks like foul ball.
First pitch thrown at 3:05, game time temperature 56
Good
degrees.
contact swing there, going out there a little aggressive early here as we begin the top of the first.
0-1 count for second pitch. Strike 2 there. Nice pitch, looked like a fastball right down the middle.
You don't want to get down early, especially in your first half.
No,
you want to get out to that good start.
Now with the leadoff man.
See if you can work back in the count.
0-2 swing. There goes right back, right over our heads. Luckily, there was a fence.
I was going to say, that's a good thing. That's some parks, sometimes that netting's not as tall as you want it to be. And I actually had a foul ball once come at me, almost into the press box. I was about a year ago.
Wow.
So got to make sure you're on your toes every once in a while.
Oh, yeah. So 0-2 count. And strike 3, called third strike. And good start for Concordia as they get the first man out.
First K of the afternoon.
Second,
for Mike Formella. So he's got a perfect game going through quarter inning.
1 out down, 26 more to go.
So up next to bat for Elmhurst is Matt Conroy. Batting second here. First pitch to him is a called strike.
That's 4 strikes now thrown in a row. So
Formella
so far.
Yeah, finding his niche early. Good control, good speed. Second pitch is high, taken for a ball. So 1-1 count.
And Brandon Kressner comes in with a .336 batting average. Only telling 1 home run so far. He'll look to keep that up as
third pitch is low. So 2-1 count. So 2 balls in a row for Mike Formella. Now falling behind the count. 2-1 count, fourth pitch of the at bat. 1 out. Swing and see if they track it down in the outfield. It's foul ball over the fence. So 2-2. Mike Formella will be setting up, looking for his second strikeout.
And that was Wilson, the right fielder there for the Cougars, chasing that one as that one went over the fence and out of play.
It's Mitch Wilson. So 2-2 count, fifth pitch of the at-bat. Formella looks, winds, throws. Inside, full count, 3-2 now on the second batter of the day for Mike Formella.
And Kressner with a .393 slugging percentage coming into today's game.
And swing and foul ball, so Kressner staying in there.
They tried to catch an inside pitch there, the right-handed batter.
Good eye by Kressner just to fight that one off. So still full count, 1 out, 0-0 game. Here in the first inning. Pitch is down. And called strike 3. 2 strikeouts for Mike Formella through the first 2/3 of the inning.
He was he's trying to work the outside corner there. Good job by Formella, and that's his second strikeout in the two batters he's faced, so he's 2 for 2.
And you couldn't ask for a better start if you're Mike Formella.
And take a look at the replay here. Went to the outside corner, a little high on that one, but it was enough called for a third strike to stay in that strike zone.
So now Elmhurst, Ben Havel takes our first pitch strike, 0-1. And Mike Formella is throwing the ball in good position here early, Ryan.
Yeah, he's throwing out them strikes. I don't know if it's just an adrenaline rush to begin or not, but he's pitching with consistency as that one, fouled back towards us.
So we got another 0-2 count. So Ben Havel's found himself in a tough position here behind the pitcher early.
Yeah, Havel's got 11 doubles on the season.
And the pitch swung on. And that's going to get out of here, foul ball. So count will remain at 0-2. As Mike Formella sets up. Pitching out of the windup. No one on base. 2 outs. Here it comes. Swung on, tipped, and that's going to be strike 3. And so 3 strikeouts for Formella here in the first half inning. And Concordia could not have asked for a better start, Ryan.
Nope, and they couldn't. They're going to be coming up to bat in the top of the first, so we'll come right back for the bottom of the first here on SportsTownChicago.com.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Just listen to what some of our recent graduates have to say about the program.
My name is Greg Easterling. I work for The Drive, 97.1 FM radio station in Chicago. I'm the DJ for them. It's very important to get those basics as far as broadcasting and to be in a place where you can get hands-on experience. And then when you get into an internship situation with a regular station, and you're valuable in a situation like that.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Have you ever wanted
Welcome
a
back,
career
everybody, to SportsTownChicago.com. I'm Cody Grant with Ryan Fay here on hand at Concordia University, Chicago, watching the Concordia Cougars take on the Elmhurst Blue Jays. We had a first half inning. Concordia's pitcher that was, it was Mike Formella striking out the side. So 0-0 game as Elmhurst now taking the field, and Concordia will come up to bat. Elmhurst will be going with Ryan Millen on the mound, and Concordia College will send up their first batter, Joe Silva, from Arlington Heights, Illinois. He's a freshman.
The freshman is batting .323 with the 34 games he has played in, getting with 127 at-bats with 42 runs and 10 doubles.
And that's what you like to see from your leadoff man, a high average. And first one, pitch outside. Takes that one for ball 1. So 1-0 count here in the bottom of the first. 0-0 game still. Second pitch, inside a little bit, taken for a called strike. So 1-1 count now.
Yeah, trying to work the inside low corner there for that one, and it's a little bit of a friendly strike zone there from the home plate umpire.
So Joe Silva in the batter's box on the 1-1 pitch. And outside, called for a strike. That would be a 1-2 now, as Joe Silva has found himself behind the count after starting off with that early ball. So here's the pitch on the 2-1. Check swing. Did he go around? You say no and call for a ball. 2-2 count now, as Ryan Millen will pitch the 5th pitch of this at-bat.
And the catcher, Coppin, is on deck.
So here comes the pitch, righty to lefty. High and outside, that's going to be taken for a ball. Full count now. Second full count we've seen in this game. And Joe Silva steps out of the batter box, steps back in. He's ready to go. Full count pitch for the leadoff man, Silva. Winds, hits, and that may go extra bases as that goes down the third baseline, right over third base into left field as he rounds first. And he holds up at second. He's in for a stand-up double. Good play from Joe Silva, the leadoff man, to come in for a double. No outs now, man on second. And Concordia's going to look to score some early runs here, Ryan.
Yeah, that was a good contact hit to opposite field there by Silva, the freshman, who's had a pretty decent freshman season, as I was referring to earlier. And now with a man on second, here comes the catcher, Coppin.
And just the patience of the freshman to wait on that pitch and find the open spot out to left field. Just made it look easy. So first pitch will be taken for a ball. 1-0 count to the catcher, Kevin Coppin.
You know, I talked to some of the Concordia players a while back, and they mentioned how when they come from the high school game into the college game that, you know, they try to individually speed up their own pace when really they need to just kind of let the game come to them, as that one's grounded past the first baseman. And Coppin's going to get a hit.
And they're going to send Silva home, and he's going to be in there. He slides. No play made, and Silva goes to, Compton goes to second, and he is in on the head-first dive. So how are you going to score that one, Ryan? Is that going to be a RBI single and then a
I believe you
advance to second, or are they going to give him a double for that?
That might be a double on that one. That one just dribbled over into right, shallow right field, and he just took he saw them throwing home, so why not go the opposite distance on the diamond and take second?
Why not? So they trade spots there at the second base, and they get a run in. 1-0 now for Concordia. Here in the bottom of the first, still no outs. And up to bat is Carlos Olivaria, the senior from Rosemont, Illinois.
He comes in with a .381 batting average into today's contest, 51 hits total, 41 RBIs.
That third spot has been good to him this season. First pitch is low and outside for a ball, so 1-0 count. And Ryan Millen now in a tough position. Ryan, no outs, already gave up 1 run, have a runner on second base now. Only the third batter he's faced here. Pitch down the middle for a strike. Called strike, no swing on that. 1-1 count now.
Yeah, and if you're Concordia here, why not try to add the extra runs early and try to get that insurance and take the pressure off your defense, especially. Now we can try to coast through those second, third, fourth innings and really get into that groove.
So here's the pitch for Millen. And swung on, hit, and that gets down. And they hold him at third. Coppin, that is. They hold at third as Carlos Oliveira is on base for a single. Now runners on the corners, no outs. 1-0 game for Concordia as they bring up their cleanup man, Brent Spohr. First base sophomore from Ingleside, Illinois.
First baseman number 12, Brent Spohr.
And Spohr comes in with a .346 batting average today, the .462 slugging percentage.
Does everybody on this team have over 300 average, Ryan?
I don't know.
It seems that way.
It seems that way, yeah. It's a good chunk of their guys that have played the most amount of games having a decent batting average, and we're kind of seeing it here as that one is going to be taken away there for a ball.
Yeah, inside pitch there. Good eyes from Spohr. So here's the 1-0. Millen shakes off his catcher. Now they have a pitch in mind. Throws the steal, swing and a miss. That's a strike, but the steal is successful as Carlos Oliveira steals second. So now runners at second base and third base, still no outs. 1-0 game for Concordia.
And that's Oliveira's 18th stolen base. So he's 18 for 22 when attempting to steal bases. So
pretty good percentage there.
And he got a good jump off that too. As he got a nice jump there going from first to second.
So 1-1 count. The pitch is they're going to get it for ball. So 2-1 count now.
Kind of a little sinker there from our vantage point that just dipped out of the strike zone there towards the dirt.
And Ryan Millen in some trouble now. As the pitch, it hits the batter. That's going to load the bases. Did he hit him, or did he get out of the way?
It looked like it grazed the back of his jersey. It was close, though. But nonetheless, as we take a look back now, we'll see if that actually did hit him. Kind of leaning inside the plate is.
Yeah, no, he looked like it. Yeah, looked like it just missed him.
It looked like it might have grabbed the back of his jersey, but not necessarily his back. So they will play out with the guys staying at second and third.
So here's the pitch. Swung on, hit through the gap between shortstop and third, and that's going to score 1. So 2-0 Cougars on the base hit from Brent Spohr.
Now Oliveira will move over to third. And it's 4 there with the RBI single. That drives in another run for the Cougars.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 23, Mitch Wilson.
Cougars are making this a long bottom of the first inning.
And the top of the first went by pretty quick with
3 strikeouts.
three
in a row.
strikeouts in a row. Yeah. So second inning now. I mean, bottom of the first. I'm sorry. It's still 2-0. Cougars has just scored there. Now Mitch Wilson up to bat, second baseman.
And taking a look at Mitch Wilson's stats with a .313 batting average, 115 at-bats total, 36 hits, 3 homers, 20 RBIs.
And the pitch is called for a strike.
It's up to a 15 pitch count now on the side of the Blue Jays. Kind of want to keep it into that 10 to 15 range. Afterwards, that pickoff throws to first, but unsuccessful. You don't want your pitcher going up in the 20s and 30s in the pitch count, especially when you're just trying to get a simple 3 outs there.
So I just got a report. 2014 Conference Player of the Year was Carlos Oliveira. And also, as a team, Concordia University is consistently ranked top 10 nationally the past 4 years. So this is a powerhouse team here for Concordia.
And again, you know, you brought it back with Oliveira just a moment ago. I mean, 18 for 22 and stolen bases attempts through the season. I mean, not only is that aggressive base running, but it's also smart base running, knowing when to go, you know, to try to steal bases and all that, trying to pick your spots and always trying to find strategy.
As you're talking, the hit and run works out successfully. That's going to score 1 on the RBI single. And you saw they sent Brent Spohr there to steal. So hit and run there.
A really aggressive offensive approach here for the Cougars as we're here in the bottom of the first, still 3-0, only 1 out too.
Exactly. Why not be aggressive here?
Yeah, why not? I mean, you got, you know, you're already up to the 17 pitches now on the side of Elmhurst, and now, you know, you kind of notice I don't want to say like total control because I know we still got a lot of more innings to
Still
play.
a lot of baseball left, but Mike Formella has got to feel pretty comfortable right now.
Yeah, you know,
as he knows he's going to go into the top of the second with at least a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's got those insurance runs to
Yeah.
start off with, so, you know, a little bit of the pressure taken off here. Now the third baseman Matthews is up.
And first pitch is taken for a strike, so 0-1 count to Doug Matthews. And Ryan Millen will try to get something going here with 1 out. His team already down 3-0. Runners at first and second. Again, this is SportsTownChicago.com. I'm Cody Grant with Ryan Fahey. And the bunt attempt down to third base, and it's going to go foul. That would have been perfect. He would have been safe. Bases would have been loaded if that just stayed fair, Ryan.
Yeah, let's take a look back here at that bunt attempt here on our monitor. He found the gap there, but going towards the third base line. Nobody was coming in for that one, but that one just dribbled past the chalk going foul.
Now
Good idea there.
Great idea. The Blue Jays did not see that coming. Like I said, we would have had bases loaded there had that ball stayed fair.
Not a bad idea there by Matthews. Kind of, as you mentioned, you know, you kind of you work it as a strategy as well, and obviously you want to go for home runs. I mean, that's obviously, you know, a player's goal, but, you know, it's all about strategy. It's all about being that team player and always doing what it takes to get runs in and getting on base, whether it's a walk, hit by a pitch, whatever you got to do.
Exactly. I mean, it's all about the team here. That's why Concordia has been so good these last 4 years, especially. And a ground ball to the shortstop, and then looks like they're going to try to turn 2. Does not get the throw off, so it'll be 1 out. They get the out at second, so runners on the corners now, 2 outs. 3-0 game here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, Brent Spohr over there at third base now, 90 feet away from scoring another run for the Cougars, while Matthews is at first. I'm not gonna lie, the walk-up music that Concordia has, I like it.
Gives you the Major League.
Yeah, it gives you that nice feel. I like it. Whoever's playlist this is kudos. I think I might need to steal it.
Number 6, Thomas Gear.
So Thomas Gear now up. Lefty. Batting 7th for Concordia. They already have 7 batters in this inning. And he hits a shot to the gap between right and center. And this is going to score at least 2 runs. Gear is turning second base now, and they're going to hold him there. But that's going to be a 2-run double for the 7th man, Thomas Gear. So 5-0 now.
We're almost going through the whole rotation.
The bottom of first. I wish we had those extra scorecards.
Yeah, I'm running out of room here already.
Let's take another look at that double by Gear.
They got the standing double there. Nicely done by Gear. Nice contact, driving that into that gap in right center field there. And it's been Concordia's domination here with the bat here in the bottom of the first.
And now they have had a conference on the mound with Ryan Millen.
It's one of those you just got to settle down. You know, try not to. I don't want to. You know, the term overpitch. I don't want to really use that one, but you know, don't necessarily lose your cool if you're the pitcher. I mean, it's obviously not the deficit you want, but that doesn't mean you need to change your game in any way. You know, you just got to kind of work through those storms, as a lot of managers would want to call it.
And ground ball to third, and they're going to throw it to first, and a high throw, miscatch, and that both runners now will advance, one to second, and Gear to third, and hitting that was the eighth man, Rich Santorelli.
That'll be an E5 on the scorecard.
Yep. And that's going to score Gear.
Yeah, if you're the pitcher, you're just looking for that break, and that throw from third to first was just a little out of the stretched glove there.
They had a ground ball to third, pretty routine throw, just a little high, and could not make the play. So
there was not the break Elmhurst was looking
no,
for.
not
obviously.
at all. 6-0 now.
Just when they were about to turn it, you know, to end the bottom of the first, you have that happen, and you got a guy still in scoring position at second base, that being Santelli. And now we're at the bottom of the batting order here with the Von Moser.
32, Jeff Von Moser.
A 4-2 home record. Obviously, the Cougars want to play at home, and you got it like that center field big wall, if you will. It really towers over.
So first pitch to Von Moser is taken for. They call it. I didn't see that. They call it a strike on that, or
It looked like it was a ball.
it was a ball. So 1-0 count to Von Moser. Pitch, low and outside. Catcher drops it, and they advance to third. So now runners on. Just want one runner on third.
That'll be Santelli over there at third.
Any
So he's
any
90
kind
feet
of
away.
any kind of base hit will score him now. So pitch to Von Moser, and he is hit. So that's going to put runners on the corner. And now Ryan Millen's really reeling now.
We're back up to the top of the orders. We'll take a look at the hit-by-pitch replay here in just a moment. I'm running out of room on the scorecard for one inning. I didn't see this coming as we take a look back now. As this one seemed like it just got away from him a little bit, hitting that left shoulder, it appeared. I mean, not as bad as the left shoulder Kevin Love injury, nonetheless, but he'll walk 90 feet to first and get on base.
So like you said, yeah, now runners on the corners now. 2 outs still. 6-0 lead, though, for the Cougars over the Blue Jays, as the top of the order will come back up. And here's freshman number 34, Joel Silva. And they tried the pickoff attempt. That was Millen to first base, unsuccessful.
Should have brought a pencil with me today.
You know, I brought 3 pens.
I appreciate it, Cody.
No pencils, though, so can't help you on that one, Ryan.
That looked like it was taken low and inside there for a ball. But again,
So
you're noticing out of Miller there that he's just trying to wipe the sweat off a little bit and just calm himself down mostly.
and ball hit high. Center baseman's got it. And throw home
He's got
is
him.
good. So double play for Elmhurst to get that third out. And let's watch that again.
Yeah, nice throw there from center field. That's obviously, if you're trying to go for a pickoff, as we take a look at the replay here, looked like the pitcher wanted to be the cutoff guy for that one, but maybe good thing he didn't touch that one. And we can clearly see
one left on base.
going home, that's a clear out there, getting a few feet away from home. But that is a clear third out of the bottom of the first. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll get back to the top of the second inning with the Cougars up 6-0 here on SportsTownChicago.com.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air per SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Just listen to what some of our recent graduates have to say about the program. Kevin Wood, Production Director, Next Media, Joliet.
My favorite part about going to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
Welcome back, everybody, on SportsTownChicago.com. I am Cody Grant. Alongside me is Ryan Fahey. We're at Concordia University for Concordia Cougars versus Elmhurst Blue Jays baseball. And that was a big bottom of the first inning for Concordia as they scored 6 runs, and they have a 6-0 lead. Now we are back, and Elmhurst leadoff man base hit. That was number 11, Zach Ciodras.
The first baseman, number 26, Greg Struck.
Batting cleanup for Elmhurst.
There goes that perfect game there for Concordia.
Yeah, we were talking about that in the first inning. He did have struck out the side. He was really in the zone, but you know he's got 6 runs behind him to help him out. So first pitch is a grounder, foul to the left for Greg Struck. So 0-1 count now.
Struck in 34 games with a .298 batting average, 36 hits, 7 doubles with 3 homers and 20 RBIs with a .446 slugging percentage and taking 17 walks.
So he's got some power with him. As Mike Formella on the 0-1 pitch. 2 struck. Ground ball, this may be 2. 6-3 to 1. I'm sorry, 6-4 to 3. So 6-4-3 double play routine. Most common play in baseball. As they get 2 outs, no runners on now. 6-0 lead for the Cougars.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, number 4, Reagan McReynolds.
So now with Reynolds up, it's a .255 batting average for him in 31 games played. 25 hits, 9 doubles, 11 ribbies.
First pitch taken for the ball. And Ryan, what did Elmhurst have to do to get back into this game?
I think it's just one of those where you try to just take it one at bat at a time, not to get ahead of yourself here. As coming in on this one, that one is inside the strike zone.
So 1-1 count now.
And basically, just let the pitches come to you. It's one of those where you can't really try to you want to be a little aggressive, obviously, because you're down by 6, but you don't want to get too over-aggressive, as that one's going to go to the shortstop, and that'll be an easy play to first.
A nice play for the 3rd out there for Concordia.
How quick was that top of the 2nd inning there?
In the inning, no runs on 1 hit.
The bottom of the first lasted about twice as long as the top of the first and the top of the 2nd combined. So
Right.
Concordia's got a lot of offense and pretty good defense, it tastes like. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. For SportsTownChicago.com, I'm Cody Grant with Ryan Fahey.
Have you ever wanted a career in sports broadcasting? Matt Abaticola here, and I'm a graduate of the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard. Their program offers hands-on training in radio, television, and web design. You can host sports shows, do play-by-play and color commentary of live games. You'll learn on-air and behind-the-scenes skills just like I did. ICB Lombard's program offers internships, job placement, and financial aid for those who qualify. For more information, go to beonair.com or text Matt to 33239. That's MATT to 33239.
SportsTownChicago.com is your place for NIHL high school club hockey. Every goal, all of the checks, and every jarring hit. SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
Hello all, welcome back to SportsTownChicago's.com coverage of Concordia Cougars versus Elmhurst Blue Jays baseball game today. And after 1.5 innings, the Concordia Cougars are up 6-0. They had a huge bottom of the first when they scored 6 runs. This will be only a second half inning at bat, as their defense looking pretty good too, only giving up 1 base runner.
And Coppin, in his last at bat, had a RBI double to get the scoring started in that 6-run bottom of the first inning for Concordia.
And Coppin hitting out of the second behind the leadoff man. And Ryan Millen still in there at pitcher. Let's see if he can bounce back here in the second. Coppin goes for a bunt and takes a called first strike. So 0-1 count to Coppin.
And noticing some of the infielders, he's trying to see if he can try to get him to bite in a little bit, coming in towards more the pitcher to see if he can get him to bite on a defensive switch.
So second pitch is taken for a ball. Catcher could not handle it.
And then we got away towards the Elmhurst dugout.
So 1-1 count now to Coppin.
Beautiful day for baseball.
Beautiful, great day. Third pitch is outside for a ball, so 2-1 count now. Yeah, living in Illinois, you don't always get that Florida weather that you always long for.
Well, you don't get the bombers around here either, so.
So next pitch inside for third ball, the bat, so 3-1 count now. So Coppin in a very good position as Millen's found himself behind.
Yeah, really working the count here and trying to just drain out Miller.
And pitch right down the middle. That's going to hook to the center fielder. That's deep, and he cannot make the play. Coppin rounds first, heading towards second. He's going to go third. No, they do hold him. So he stops at second. He's in for a stand-up double.
So it's 2 doubles in a row there for the catcher Coppin. So looking back at his stats now officially, he now has, he had 2 doubles coming into today's game, and now he's got 4. So he had 2 doubles all season. He's already got 2 today.
So doubled it already. Doubling the doubles, right, Ryan?
Yeah, double the fun.
I think 2 punts is enough.
Yeah, we'll just move on from that point.
So up to bat now for Concordia. In the third spot is Carlos Oliveira.
Big cut early swing there for that strike 1.
He had his 18th steal of the season back in the bottom of the first, which seemed like a long time ago. So first pitch was a strike, so 0-1 count. Second pitch as he tries to pick off Coppin in second, unsuccessful.
Yeah, Kressner there wasn't almost even standing on second for that pickoff, though. That could have been
That
more
could have been
disastrous.
dangerous. They're going to send him to third.
Yeah, Kressner got to second base just in time to try to catch the pickoff throw there.
So Ryan Millen now out of the stretch. Runner on second. The pitch is a bunt. Perfect bunt down to third. And you're going to try to see that it goes out of foul. It does not. And that was Zach Seodros, the third baseman for Elmhurst.
It was kind of towing that chalk line there down towards third base, but it stayed in play. And everybody's safe now with runners on first and third.
First baseman number 12.
That's what they would call an infield single, if you will, for Oliveira.
So Brent Sporer now up. First baseman, sophomore. Went to Grant Community High School. I didn't know they had a high school named after me.
Oh, boy. Let's calm it down, Cody. Calm down.
So first pitch, and he steps off the mound as it looked like Carlos Oliveira was looking to get a second steal of the game.
He's already got 18 on the season. Why not try to keep adding more? He's 18 for 22 when stealing bases this season.
I would just send him every single time. Looks like he's about to go there. No, he does not. And Sporer with a hit to right center. Play will be made, and let's see if they tag up. They do. And no throw to the plate as scoring for Concordia on that play is A.J. Compton. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Kevin Coppin.
Yeah, so on that one, it'll be Brent Sporer with a sac fly RBI.
Right
Now
fielder
it's
number 23,
7-0.
Mitch Wilson.
7-0, only 1 out.
So we take a look at that sac fly attempt there just a moment ago. And Concordia rolling here with the bat.
And the hit and run will be successful in the sense that there will be no double play on that one. So 2 outs now. Runner advances to second for Concordia. Already up 7-0 in this game.
Third baseman
And that's what we
number
talked about
13,
earlier,
Scott
Ryan, is
Matthews.
teamwork with this team. They do the little things. You said home runs are always nice, but doing those other things, the sac fly, the bunt down to the third baseline, moving runners over, up 7-0. It seems to be working right.
Yeah, it's not always the style. You can't always get style points and expect to win like that. You got to do the simple fundamentals and just doing the right things. You know, whether it's the small things, just getting guys on base, simple walk, working into deep counts, getting into those full count situations. You know, kind of make the pitcher second guess if he wants to try to go in for a strike, see if he can, have the batter take forward, or is he going to try to go outside to make the batter chase. You got to factor all those things in there, and as you mentioned, as this one is popped up towards right field.
That should be a can of corn there as
Oh, boy.
that's what I had to say it one time. I had to say that one time.
So Matthews there flies out to the right fielder.
This will be a one-run inning as we will take a quick commercial break. For SportsTownChicago.com, I'm Cody Grant alongside Ryan Fahey.
Have you ever wanted a career in sports broadcasting? Matt Abaticola here, and I'm a graduate of the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard. Their program offers hands-on training in radio, television, and web design. You can host sports shows, do play-by-play and color commentary of live games. You'll learn on-air and behind-the-scenes skills just like I did. ICB Lombard's program offers internships, job placement, and financial aid for those who qualify. For more information, go to beonair.com or text MATT to 33239. That's MATT to 33239.
106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Where Chicago sports live. SportsTownChicago.com.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to SportsTownChicago.com. I'm Cody Grant, alongside me, Ryan Fahey, here at Concordia University to see the Cougars play on the Elmhurst Blue Jays. We threw 2 innings as we start the top of the third. Concordia Cougars have a 7-0 lead already. And Elmhurst will be looking to try to get back in this. This Matt Conroy hitting on the 7-hole will be leading off to start the top of the third.
And they've only registered 1 hit so far in this game too.
And he takes first pitch strike. So down 0-1 in the count now, as Mike Formella has been pretty good to start this game, as he takes a hit, and that's going to be popped up over second base. And center fielder will come all the way in to make the play. That was has been pretty good to start this game, as he takes a
taking a look
hit,
there,
and
that was a
popped
running
up
in for that one. That was Silva, the freshman. And it was Grand Central Station right on second base there. Who's going to get the ball?
They didn't know who got it. Silva took care of it.
It's a little tricky out there. I mean, it's a clear day. You know, it's not partly cloudy. It is very, very sunny. It's just blue sky. So that's where the shades come into play and just trying to take that ball. Hello.
Why are we moving? There's a fence in front of us.
Yeah,
Still reacting to it.
Well, if you heard about the Starlin Castro incident from a while back,
yeah,
with the lady standing behind the net, you never know.
Even having Addison Russell a couple of days ago.
Yeah, with the flying bat.
Yeah.
Those are just out for fans or something.
I think so. So 0-2 count now, as Mike Formella in good position, looking for his 4th strikeout of the game. Out of the windup, the pitch, outside, trying to get him to chase it. Good eye there by Brett Bayer.
Bayer comes in, only playing 10 games of the 304 batting average. 7 hits, again, as I mentioned, only playing 10 games, so you're not going to really expect much here with 5 RBIs and a 348 slugging percentage.
And out of the windup, and that guy, that curveball, that was nasty there by Mike Formella.
So yeah, we'll take a look back at the replay of that 4th strikeout here of the ball game. Kind of just took this one. He was just looking for something to go with here, and he ended up just letting that one go. He seemed like he was going to try to sell that to maybe it was inside the strike zone, kind of coming in towards him, but the ump wasn't buying it. That's a strikeout.
And now Elmhurst coming back with number 9, their catcher Travis Pickard, batting on the 9th hole. Swung at the first pitch for a strike. Second pitch, as you just saw, a ball outside. So 1-1 count.
Yeah, Pickard not the best of batters on the Blue Jays team, only batting 103 in 13 games played, 29 at-bats total.
And it takes that ball for a second called strike. So 1-2 count now. And one thing I noticed about Formella, he works fast. No waiting around. He just goes right at it.
Style.
I appreciate the Sox reference there, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean,
I know that might be hard for you.
My heart's broken. It's been broken before. It'll keep happening.
So 1-2 count as Travis Pickard fouled that 4th pitch off. And the pitch is hit to the left, out of play. Concordia trying to track it down. Can't see any more from here. I don't think they got it.
That one went past the dugout towards the track and field, which is
so
right behind the field here.
A little tough to see from our angle up here in the booth. So I gotta give some give credit to Pickard staying in this at bat, hitting some off, bounce them off, trying to get something going here.
Hey, down by 7. You're gonna notice how you're gonna see the guys at the plate. They're just gonna, try to chase some balls, whether it's opposite field. If they want to chase it, they need to get on base.
And that ball's hit, and that should be a routine out into center field. And makes the catch. So 3 outs, no runs, no base runners, no hits in that inning. So we go to the bottom of the third, and we're going to take a quick commercial break. I'm Cody Grant, Ryan Fahey for SportsTownChicago.com.
You love sports, you have passion, but you need skills to work in sports broadcasting. It's Herb Lawrence of 670 The Score. Get those skills at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, just like I did. Check out their campus in Lombard with amazing equipment and staff. Get a jump on the competition with hands-on training in radio and TV. With internships, flexible classes, affordable tuition, and job placement, you could start a new career at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard. Enrolling now for upcoming classes. Go to beonair.com/SCORE. That's beonair.com/SCORE.
106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Where Chicago sports live. SportsTownChicago.com.
We are back, SportsTownChicago.com. I'm Cody Grant. Alongside me is Ryan Fahey as we head to the bottom of the third here at Concordia University, between the game between the Concordia Cougars and the Elmhurst Blue Jays. Through 2 1/3 innings, Concordia has a 7-0 lead. Sorry, 2 1/2 innings. Sorry about that. So we're going to head to the bottom of the third. The Cougars will be up to bat. And coming to bat is number 6, Thomas Gear, who hit that. He hit the 2 RBI double earlier in the bottom of the first.
Designated hitter number 6, Thomas Gear.
So we'll start this bottom of the third. Just a second here.
Yeah, Gear had a double in his last plate appearance.
As Ryan Millen out of the windup. First pitch is low for a ball. Count 1-0. Getting Concordia up 7-0. We're in the bottom of the third. Second pitch now is swung on, hit down the first baseline. That's going to go foul. So 1-1 count now.
Yeah, taking a look how Gear does versus right-handed pitchers in the statistical side of things. He's got a 229 batting average against right-handed pitchers, but a 308 against left-handed pitchers. But he's making those statistics look kind of foolish here today.
Batting really well at the plate. Next pitch is up, and it's looks like a curveball in for a strike. 1-2 count now.
That was a nice breaking ball there into the upper part of the strike zone.
So Ryan Millen really trying to slow it down now.
And there was that replay that you just saw there of that breaking ball coming into the...
Next pitch is outside for a ball. Be a 2-2 count now.
So now you notice Gear here trying to just work that count, and he was down 1-2, and now he's just trying to work it back and try to find something easier with this 2-2 approaching.
And next pitch is a ground ball to shortstop. Picked up, made a first base. Nice play for 1 out now. And look at the replay on this.
You saw he kind of chased that one going to the outside part of the zone. They're trying to drive it opposite field towards left. Instead, he just got that to a grounded to the shortstop for the first out of the bottom of the third.
Now up to bat for Concordia's Rich Santorelli. He's a righty. He's from Homer Glen, Illinois. First pitch is swung on. That's going to be a foul ball, out of play.
Well, hope nobody parked their cars over there.
Nope. I know I didn't. So 0-1 count.
And Oliveira here against right-handed pitchers with a 377 batting average.
So pretty impressive there for an 8-hitter. And swung on a little early. That's going to go down foul ball line by the third baseline. So 0-2 count now.
Santinelli, the batter, I mean. Santinelli, I apologize.
So here's the third pitch of the at-bat by Millen. And high for a ball. So 1-2 count now to Rich Santorelli. And next pitch of the at-bat is swung on and just fights that off. Foul ball, so 1-2 count still.
Yeah, look out there. That one went into the Blue Jays dugout on that foul tip.
So Ryan Millen taking his time. Got one out in this bottom of the third inning. And the pitch is swung on and strikes him out. Nice pitch by Millen. Showing a lot of composure to keep pitching after that 6-run bottom of the first inning. Staying in there, working hard.
The shortstop, number 32, Jeff Von Mosher.
And now to bat for Concordia is the shortstop, Jeff Von Moser, hit on the 9-hole. He's a right-handed hitter. First pitch to him is inside, but called strike. So 0-1 count now to Von Moser.
And you kind of notice a lot of batters just in general with if they have their stance where they're kind of leaning in towards the play, you kind of look at compared to Anthony Rizzo, who really likes to lean in on that play when the pitch is coming to him, trying to sell that ball count as that one's in the dirt for a ball.
I knew you were going to bring up a Cubs reference, as that one was a ball, so we have a 1-1 count now.
Well, you know, if I'm going to bring up a Sox reference earlier,
You have to bring up Cubs reference, yep.
Blue here. Come on.
So third pitch of the at-bat is in there for a strike. 1-2 count now.
Smoked right down the middle there.
And Ryan Millen's pitch count's up to 47 now.
Now we want to be through not even 3 full innings yet.
Next one is popped up to short. Here comes the center fielder in now. And he's going to make the play. And that's going to do it.
In the inning, the Cougars go out in order. After 3 completes, Concordia 7.
SportsOnChicago.com. We'll be right back.
Love sports, you have drive and determination, but you need skills to work in sports broadcasting. Hey, this is Tom Waddle, and I'm here to tell you how to get those skills at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Get hands-on training for a career in radio, TV, or digital media. Learn to be a host, producer, or shoot and edit video. With internships, day and night classes, affordable tuition, and job placement assistance, you could start a new career in less than a year at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports to put the ball in play. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
Why are we so blessed? I think it's pretty obvious.
SportsTownChicago.com.
Back here on SportsTownChicago.com, I'm Cody Grant. Alongside me, Ryan Fahey at Concordia University College to watch the Cougars play the Elmhurst Blue Jays. We'll be going into the top of the 4th now. Concordia with a 7-run to nothing lead, as they still have pitcher Mike Formella out on the mound. And Elmhurst sends up their batter
The top of the order will begin the 4th
to
inning
lead
for
off.
Elmhurst. Center fielder number 10, A.J. Compton.
A.J. Compton, center fielder for this team, steps in the batter's box. Pitch from Formella is out. And ball 1. So 1-0 count to A.J. Compton.
Compton struck out back in the top of the 1st inning in his first plate appearance here today.
Next pitch is low and outside for a ball, so 2-0 count now to Compton. Next pitch for Formella is outside, but he's going to get a call on his strike, so 2-2 count now. Next pitch is swung on and hit high into center fielder, and he makes the catch. So 1 out now for the Elmhurst Blue Jays.
As we take a look at that fly out there, wasn't a bad contact hit there, but nonetheless, it's not that Elmhurst isn't really working plate appearances. Not bad. It's just that they're in the places where the center fielders and fielders are just at in general. They're swinging at good pitches, just not dropping down to the ground for hits.
And now Brandon Kressner will come up to bat second in this inning. Takes the first pitch for a ball. 1-0 count now. So again, Concordia College up 7-0 on the Elmhurst Blue Jays here at Concordia University as the second pitch comes in for swung on, and that's going to be a foul ball.
That one popped up to that right in front of us.
So 1-1 count to Kressner. And the next pitch to Kressner is swung on right up the middle for a base hit. That's going to go right by the pitcher, Mike Formella into center field, and Elmhurst is on with a base hit here at the top of the 4th.
Yeah, it was a nice hit there by Kressner. He took a breaking ball that was coming in at the top of the strike zone and was able to bring that one down. And as you mentioned, almost hit the pitch there at the mound. He had to pick up his right foot to get out of the way of that one.
So Mike Formella, I believe that was only a second hit he's given up. And the next pitch. And we look at the replay on that. It's swung on up right up the middle.
Almost nicked his right foot there.
Right by so now up to bat is Ben Havel for Elmhurst. Man on first as he swings at a breaking ball.
A nice pitch
0-1
there.
count now.
That was a nice pitch there to get that 0-1 count. The coach, you really love to see that, where you can control your pitches like that, bring it back into the strike zone from going to the inside and bringing it back in.
So Mike Formella on second pitch is going to be a ball. So 1-1 count now, 2 outs here. Runner on first. Up to bat, Ben Havel for the Elmhurst Blue Jays. Down 7-0 right now.
Coppin's body language, you kind of wanted to see if he could get that to be sold as a strike, but could not.
So next pitch is high for another ball. 2-1 count now. And Ben Havel, good eye on that one. Next pitch for Mike Formella is in for a strike. So 2-2 count now, 1 strike away from ending this inning and preserving that shutout through 4. So Mike Formella looks. Comes back, pitching on the stretch now, man on first. And throws over there. Just keeping him in check. So Formella looks in now against Ben Havel. Throws and hit foul back.
If that hits my car.
So count remained 2-2. And Ben Havel doing a good job at this at-bat, fighting off pitches. Trying to get something going here for the Blue Jays. As Mike Formella out of the stretch with the throw and hit high into center. Second baseman will drop back to make the catch. Now 2 outs. As Mike Formella out of the stretch.
Taking a look back at that replay there.
Center.
As again, another pop-up there over to center field. It seems like the trend for Elmhurst batters over the last few at-bats. That's I believe 4 total so far in the last 2 innings.
So here's Zach Sorortis batting cleanup. Takes first pitch for a ball. 1-0 count now. Still got a man on first. Brennan Kressner.
Sorortis got the first hit for the Blue Jays in this game back in the 2nd inning.
So 1-0 count. Next pitch is hit, and that's going to be a foul ball. 1-1 now to Sorortis. Again, we are at Concordia University. They are up 7-0 over the Elmhurst Blue Jays. Trying to get out of this top of the 4th inning here with a 1-1 count. The pitch is hit right back up the middle, trying to make the play. Second baseman Elmhurst now has 2 men on, 1 on first, 1 on second. Zach Sorortis with a single. 2-out single now. 2 men on. And Elmhurst showing some life now.
The first baseman, number 26, Greg Struck.
As Greg Struck will step into the batter's box. Trying to get out hitting 5th for this team.
Yeah, taking a look at the replay here. This nice hit over the second baseman's head. That was just enough over the outstretched glove. Now with 2 men on base, Elmhurst in scoring position. Haven't said that very often here so far today.
So first pitch to Struck is going to be called ball. So 1-0 count now to Greg Struck. As Mike Formella, for the first time in this game, has had 2 runners on. So we'll see how he deals with it. Still up 7-0 though. So second pitch to Struck is swung on and missed. So 1-1 count now.
Struck back in the 2nd inning, grounded into a double play, a traditional 6-4-3 double play.
So again for Elmhurst, 2 runners on, 1 on first, 1 on second. Greg Struck up, 1-1 count, 2 outs here at the top of the 4th. The pitch for Formella. Throws it outside. Going to be a 2-1 count now to Struck. Now Formella looking in. Eyes the catcher. Out of the stretch. The throw is hit. Going into left field. Should be a routine play, and it's made. And we'll be back for the bottom of the fourth on SportsTownChicago.com.
SportsTownChicago.com brings you the inside information and winning strategies from the top coaches in the state of Illinois for high school sports in their web video series, The Coach's Corner. Hear about how the coaches and players of the elite teams in the state practice in the offseason, stories that inspire them to achieve, pregame rituals, superstitions, and much more. Find out how the best of the best are the best with the Sportstown Chicago Coach's Corner. Only on SportsTownChicago.com. In a league of our own.
You love sports, you have drive and determination, but you need skills to work in sports broadcasting. Hey, this is Tom Waddle, and I'm here to tell you how to get those skills at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Get hands-on training for a career in radio, TV, or digital media. Learn to be a host, producer, or shoot and edit video. With internships, day and night classes, affordable tuition, and job placement assistance, you could start a new career in less than a year at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports to put the ball in play. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
We are back here on SportsTownChicago.com to begin the bottom of the fourth inning here at Concordia University. Game between Concordia College and Elmhurst College. Concordia through the first 3.5 innings, up 7-0 now. Pitcher for Elmhurst.
The Cougars have the top of the
still
order
in there.
as we start the fourth. Center fielder,
Ryan
number 34,
Millen,
Joe Silva.
as he will face Joe Silva, the freshman for Concordia. And first pitch to Silva is low and inside for a ball, so 1-0 count to Silva. And Ryan, what do you think of how this pitcher for Elmhurst has come back, Ryan Millen, after giving up the 6 runs in the bottom of the first, as Silva takes that for a ball too, so 2-0 count.
Yeah, he's really kind of settled down nicely, just getting back into his groove. It's not necessarily where he's trying to overdo things, as this one will come in and that'll be a strike.
So 1-2 to Silva. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, but back to that point, is it's now a 2-1 count that he's not letting the score necessarily get to him, and you don't want your guys, if you're on the coaching side of it, to where the scoreboard's getting to their head and they're trying to do things outside of their comfort zone.
And that's going to be a hit to second baseman. The throw to first is a little bit late as Silva beats that one out, and that's going to go as a single for Silva.
As we take a look back,
as we look at the replay, Silva's ground ball picked up a second baseman, thrown a little bit high. The first baseman had to come off the base, and Silva is in there safely.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the throw would have got there in time, regardless of where the throw from second base was going to be. Nonetheless, the Silva seemed to have beat that out nicely there. So now he's 2 for 2 today.
So Concordia's been very aggressive. Let's see if they try a hit and run or a steal. As Kevin Coppin now in the batter's box, number 2 hitter,
who has 2 doubles today.
And the first pitch is a ball. So 1-0 count to Coppin. And you said Coppin had 2 doubles coming into this game. He's got 2 in this game, so 4 total now on the season. As Ryan Millen out of the stretch, and that's going to be low for ball 2. So 2-0 count. No outs in this inning. Runner on first. Coppin in the batter's box.
That was a nice take there by Coppin, as that one kind of sunk down low into that strike zone area, hitting the dirt there.
Seems like all these guys in Concordia have very good eyes. And a steal and a hit, and that's going to get down for, he's coming into 2. He stays at 1, and that's going to send Silva to third. So now runners on the corners. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth.
That was a good run down there by the right fielder, and Conrad did not let that one go into the gap for extra bases. So a single there by,
as we watch the replay of that, that's Coppin. Just pulls that right into between right and center fielder. And it gets down now.
Yeah, he got under that ball really nicely, low into that strike zone, and lifting that one up in towards right field, for a single.
So Carlos Olivaria, the 2014 Conference Player of the Year, up to bat in that 3-hole. Runners on the corner. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Concordia looking to put up some more runs in this game. They're already up 7-0 on Elmhurst. And first pitch is taken for a ball. 1-0 count now to Carlos. So second pitch to the bat from Ryan Millen. Throws it. Strike one. 1-1 count now to the 2014 Conference Player of the Year. Carlos Oliveira, now a senior. 1-1 count, runners on the corner. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. The pickoff attempt is a good one, but safe there is Kevin Coppin as he slides back.
Oliveira is batting .439 with runners in scoring position this season. So this guy's 90 feet away or at second base. He knows how to drive him home. Let's see what he does here.
There is Kevin Coppin. So next pitch and the steal attempt by Coppin. The throw is a good one. He's going to be safe though.
Ooh, that was close.
That was very close.
Timmy, try to zoom in on that next time.
He knows how to drive him home. Let's see what he does here.
So now both runners in scoring position.
Let's see this pickoff throw here. It's close. They always do the traditional tie goes to the runner. We'll do a frame by frame here.
It's a good one.
It's close.
It's hard to see with
tag the left hip, but let's see. It's hard to see if that left foot hit the bag
before the tag was made.
But as they always say, tie goes to the runner.
Exactly. So next pitch is in there for a strike. So 1-2 count now to Olivaria. Still no outs in this inning though.
You can move the camera down a little bit.
And Millen up to 57 pitches already. And next pitch is high for a ball. 2-2 count now.
Yeah, Pickard there with a good settle down there. That one almost went over his. It almost went over his gloves. That one could have almost came to the netting here.
And that would have scored at least one and sent another base runner to third. And they call for time. Now they pull back, and Millen will try to work this out by himself.
Still a beautiful day for baseball nonetheless. Nice little breeze in the air.
And here comes the pitch to Olivaria. And inside, taken for ball 4. So that's going to load the bases now. And bring up number 12, Brent Spoor, back and clean up.
As we take a look back at that last pitch there by Oliveira.
First baseman number 12, Brent Spoor.
The open stance. That did not graze him. Came close though to his left elbow, but that was inside for ball 4. And the bases loaded now for, as you mentioned, the first baseman in Spoor.
So this is what you want your cleanup to do right here. Bases loaded.
Clean up the diamond.
No outs. Maybe see a triple play or a grand slam. What's more?
I don't know. It's more rare to see a triple play than a grand slam.
In for strike one. That is very true, Ryan.
Triple plays are a thing of beauty to watch, though.
I wouldn't mind seeing one. So again, 7-0 for Concordia. No outs, bases loaded. And next pitch is in for a ball. So 1-1 count now to Brent Spoor, the first baseman. And only a sophomore. So Millen taking his time on the mound. Throws it outside for a ball. 2-1 count now. And you do not want to walk home a run here, Ryan.
Yeah, you don't want to fall behind early, especially with the bases loaded. And remember, 0 outs here still in this bottom of the 4th inning.
So next pitch is inside for ball 3. 3-1 count now to Brent Spoor. And Spoor into the batter's box now. 3-1 pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and making the play is a shortstop, and that's going to hold all 3 runners.
Yeah, that was a great awareness play there by the catcher, Coppin, at second base. If that one, he was trying to eyeball to see if that was going to go over the shortstop's head or not. Nice of him to stop himself, as we'll look at this in just a second.
Here's the replay.
To where he saw where the catch was going to be made, and he immediately took 5 steps away from second to third.
Swung
As
on.
we take a look at the replay, he stopped right away, looked to see where the ball was going to go, and immediately as the catch was made, he slides back into second. Nicely done there
And that's
by Coffin.
strike run 1 to Mitch Wilson, so 0-1 count now to him. Base is still loaded. Double play ball is intact. That would end the inning. And that one swung on. That's going to score at least 2. As the center fielder comes up, makes the throw to the third baseman, holds the runners at first and second. That's a 2-run single now. 9-0 Concordia here in the bottom of the 4th. And I'll tell you, I mean, Elmhurst, I don't know what else they can do. These batters from Concordia, as we watch the replay.
Yeah, just trying to go for that pickoff throw to third there, just to try to salvage the damage, if you will, if you're Elmhurst. And Elmhurst is 2-11 on the road this year, so not one of the best road teams in the area.
As now,
you don't want to see them fall behind
no,
like this.
not at all. As Doug Matthews now heads to the plate, 2 men on here in the bottom of the 4th. The steal attempt, double steal attempt, and he's in there at third. So both guys advance, now both in scoring position, as Doug Matthews has a 1-0 count on the first pitch ball.
So now you got Oliveira and Wilson in scoring position now.
So Doug Matthews.
I don't know the stolen base for
I
Oliveira,
know
by
the
the way,
stolen
as
base.
well.
Was a,
It's 19 now on the season.
and it takes that for a called strike, 1-1 count. So Millen taking his time on the mound. And the pitch comes on the 1-1, and he is hit. That's going to load the bases for the second time here in the bottom of the 4th. Concordia already up 11-0. As we watch the replay of that.
And he takes one. Let's take a look at it in slow motion.
And
Oh, the pain! I leave a nice bruise in the morning.
Tough kid right there, Doug Matthews.
And it looks like we're going to get a pitching change as well.
Yeah, so as Millen comes out of the game, looks like they're going to send in, trying to see his number.
Not sure who they have had sent out there, but it looks like out on the mound right now will be
number 3, Tyler Hoffman from Crystal Lake, Illinois.
So while they get to we'll get to that pitching change right now, and while he warms up, we'll take a short break. It's 9-0 Concordia over the Elmhurst Blue Jays right now. The Cougars are just rolling, so we'll see if they can keep rolling next here on SportsTownChicago.com.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Cheryl Scott with NBC5.
I think one of the most important things in the broadcasting industry really is getting in hands-on experience, and a lot of colleges and universities don't always offer that. Reach for, work for what you want to do, and stay extremely focused. And if you do that and stay positive, I think everything will fall into place.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
SportsTownChicago.com is the internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Where Chicago sports live. SportsTownChicago.com.
Welcome back to SportsTownChicago.com. I'm Cody Grant. Alongside me, Ryan Fahey, here at Concordia University. Watch the Concordia Cougars take on the Elmhurst Blue Jays. Concordia up 9-0, and Elmhurst has made a pitching change. They put Tyler Hoffman in the freshman from Crystal Lake, Illinois, in for Ryan Millen.
Tyler Hoffman comes in with a 0-1 record and a 12.15 ERA in 5 appearances this season.
He's going to put in a tough spot as bases are loaded here for Thomas Gear. And it is low in the dirt for ball 1. So 1-0 count now to Gear. As Tyler Hoffman will try to settle in here. Kind of hard to, though, with bases loaded. Gear in the batter's box. Already hit a double today with a couple RBIs. And swing, it's outside, taken for a strike, so 1-1 count now to Gear. We're just tuning in. We're in bottom of the 4th. Concordia's up 9-0. Bases loaded here for Gear. And the swing, it'll be a foul ball. And Elmhurst looking to track it down. In the corner, no good. It's going to drop, so that's going to be a 1-2 count now to Gear.
So it looks like they'll get a new ball back in play as that one went out behind the Elmhurst dugout and foul.
So we'll see what Tyler Hoffman can do. See if he can work his way out of this jam. Just came in to face Gear here in the bottom of the 4th. 9-0 lead for the Cougars. Only 1 out, bases loaded. So double play will get them out of this inning if we can get Gear to ground out. Pitch, and there's a ground ball right to the shortstop, to the second base, to the first, and that's going to turn it. 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. And we'll be back after the bottom of the 4th, in for the top of the 5th. Score 9-0 Concordia.
Yeah, what a great double play attempt there that was taken down by Elmhurst. Quick play, 6-4-3 in quick fashion as we do frame by frame. Is he out? Just by about a half a step. So Elmhurst gets out of that jam, still 9-0 Concordia. We'll be right back for the top of the 5th inning right here on SportsTownChicago.com.
You love sports, you have passion, but you need skills to work in sports broadcasting. It's Herb Lawrence of 670 The Score. Get those skills at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, just like I did. Check out their campus in Lombard with amazing equipment and staff. Get a jump on the competition with hands-on training in radio and TV. With internships, flexible classes, affordable tuition, and job placement, you could start a new career at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard. Enrolling now for upcoming classes. Go to beonair.com/SCORE. That's beonair.com/SCORE.
106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Where Chicago sports live. SportsTownChicago.com.
Welcome back to SportsTownChicago.com. I'm Cody Grant. Alongside me, Ryan Fahey at Concordia University to watch the Cougars take on the Elmhurst Blue Jays. They are up 9-0, ready to start the top of the 5th. And the first pitch is swung on, ground ball to second, and it hits a crazy bounce and off his mitt. And so I don't know if you want to rule that an error, Ryan, or if I don't know if you want to rule that a single. I don't know if you did you see the play on that one?
Yeah, I believe we'll just call that a infield bloop there. I guess it's just a little bit of a crazy play there. Nonetheless, McReynolds, on first base, though, and immediately that's what you want out of Elmhurst. You want to get on base right away with 0 outs.
So no outs, man on first. Here's Matt Conroy up to bat. And first pitch to him is taken for a strike, 0-1 count now.
Conroy 0 for 2 today with 2 flyouts to center field, respectively, back in the 2nd and 3rd innings.
And Formella still in the game as he throws his second pitch of the bat, strike. So Formella now up to 51 pitches. He has an 0-2 count on Conroy. And that pitch is taken for a ball, so 1-2 count. And good opportunity here for Elmhurst with 1 man on. No outs here in the top of the 5th. As the pickoff attempt is a good one, but it gets back safe. Is number 4, Reagan McReynolds, who's on first. sliding back. So 1-2 count to Conroy now. And another pickoff attempt. And McReynolds gets back no problem there. So for Mella, eyes catcher from the stretch now. And third pickoff attempt in a row. Unsuccessful all 3 times. As McReynolds easily gets back.
Yeah, smart kind of strategy here by Concordia. Don't let those runners get in a scoring position, and just don't let them there if it's not your own fault, I should say.
And the pitch is swung on for strike 3. And that curveball's been working all day for Formella.
That's 5 strikeouts now for him today.
The second baseman, number 1, Brett Bayer.
As we take a look at that.
You got all of that one, that being the air.
So here we are, top of the 5th, 1 out, 1 man on for Elmhurst. 9-0 deficit for the Blue Jays as the first pitch is taken for a strike. 0-1 count to number 1, Brett Bayer, hitting out of the 8-hole. He's a junior from Crown Point, Indiana. So 0-1 count, 1 out, 1 man on. Here comes the pitch, outside for a ball, 1-1 count now. To Bayer.
And Bayer bats with only a 200 batting average with runners on the plate. Something to keep in mind here.
So 1-1 count to Bayer. Another ball, so 2-1 count now. So Elmhurst still 1 man on, 1 out. They've yet to score in this game. Here in the top of the 5th. Trying to avoid the shutout here. And the pitch is swung on and fouled back, so 2-2 count now. And Formella will be looking for a 6th strikeout of the game, Ryan.
Yeah, he's really been in control of his game here through almost 5 innings, 4 1/3 to be exact. And he's really kept the pace at his own level. And he's not letting those counts really get effect of his pitches, I should say.
And there's a curveball swung on strike 3, and the steal attempt is successful.
Ooh.
So Elmhurst does advance a runner.
Good shot.
But there'll be 2 outs on the Brett Bayer strikeout.
Not letting those counts really get effect.
And let's take a look at that.
That was close on the pickoff attempt, or I should not say pickoff, but the throw to second after the strikeout.
It was a good pitch there. It looked like a breaking ball, which can take some speed off of it. And the throw a little.
A bit of a bang-bang play.
Yep.
Oh, that's close. That is close. I'm not too sure.
Successful.
But
in the inning, no runs.
Nonetheless,
no hits,
that's a
1 error, nobody left on base after 4 1/2. 9-0.
But I don't think it matters at that point. So as we will go to the bottom of the 5th inning, the Cougars are still up by a score of 9-0. So we'll see what they can do if they can add on more runs coming up next here on SportsTownChicago.com.
You love sports, you have passion, but you need skills to work in sports broadcasting. It's Herb Lawrence of 670 The Score. Get those skills at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, just like I did. Check out their campus in Lombard with amazing equipment and staff. Get a jump on the competition with hands-on training in radio and TV. With internships, flexible classes, affordable tuition, and job placement, you could start a new career at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard. Enrolling now for upcoming classes. Go to beonair.com/SCORE. That's beonair.com/SCORE.
SportsTownChicago.com is an internet sports station that is located at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. We offer you a chance, or should I say, an opportunity, to become an on-air personality, get invited to live sporting events, and we teach you how to interact with your listeners. Get the training you need to get in the broadcasting industry. Just go to SportsTownChicago.com or dial 630-916-1700.
Welcome back to Sports Town Chicago live coverage. Concordia Cougars versus Elmhurst Blue Jays baseball game. And on that, we're about to start the bottom of the 5th. On the top of the 5th to end that inning, it was hitter's interference, so both men are out.
Second baseman, number 3, Rich Santorelli.
And now Concordia will be up to bat. Takes the first pitch. So Santorelli in the batter's box. Next pitch is swung on, ground ball to short. play is made. Throw over to first is good. So 1 out now. Good play by the Elmhurst defender there. That was number 7, Brennan Kressner, as we take a look.
Yeah, he tried to take an outside pitch there.
Play is made. Throw over to first.
A little bit out of his zone, trying to bring that back in as he had kind of an open stance for the right-handed batter, trying to pull it back, but that was just a simple ground ball, 6-3 play there.
So now we have up to bat for Concordia's number 34, Joel Silva, the freshman leadoff man, as he hits one first pitch out to left, and the play is made in left field, out number 2 now. And Elmhurst looking for their quickest half inning of the game.
That was actually Von Moser at the plate there, and then Silver now the freshman.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mistake on that. Von Moser. So now Silver is up.
Quick 2 outs though for Elmhurst, and we really haven't seen that often here today, where they're trying to just get those bang outs. We've been seeing that from Concordia, where especially in the top of the first, where they had the 3 strikeouts to start the day.
So first pitch to Silva is outside. While catcher could not get a hold of it. 1-0 count now. So again, here we are at bottom of the 5th at Concordia College as the Cougars taking on the Elmhurst Blue Jays.
Silva 2 for 2 today. He had an infield single in the previous inning, the bottom of the 4th.
That was taken for ball 2, so 2-0 count now on Joe Silva. Got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And third pitch of the at-bat to Silva is in there for a strike. So 1-2 count now on Silva. Again, we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch to Silva is low for ball 3. So 3-1 count now on Silva. I'm sorry, is that 2 balls?
That was 3.
That was 3.
I did apologize. I
got it.
Had a little confusion myself there.
So that's ball 4 as Silva takes his base. And now up to bat for Concordia is number 10, Kevin Coppin.
Catcher, number 10, Kevin Coppin.
Yeah, Coppin has reached base all 3 times here in his plate appearances this afternoon. He led the scoring off with an RBI double to start back in the top of the 1st.
And now here in the bottom of the 5th, 2 outs, 1 man on is Joe Silva as Coppin is up to bat. And they sent Silva, swing and a miss, so strike 1 as Silva slides in safely to second. So now Silva in scoring position as Coppin has an 0-1 count as we watch bottom of the 5th, 2 outs, the replay of that. So Coppin swings at the high pitch and misses, but Silva swing and a gets in there safely, so second, no throw.
There was nobody there to catch that one at second, so it was a little bit of a late reaction. And now a runner in scoring position once again for Concordia. We've been saying that quite a bit here through almost 5 full innings.
So Kevin Coppin now on an 0-1. And stepping off the mound is Tyler Hoffman, who is up to 11 pitches now. He came in last inning, last bottom of the 4th, to relieve Ryan Millen. And Hoffman looks at second, throws, and that's hit, and that's going to be fouled. So 0-2 count now to Coppin. Just a little late on that, had good contact.
Yeah, that was a screamer down the left field line, but that just went to the left of the chalk foul.
So Coppin now behind 0-2 as Hoffman is looking to put him away here. And the pitch and swung on. That's going to be early swing on that foul ball to the right. So 0-2 count will remain. And it seems like everybody on this Concordia roster just fighting off any pitches they have that are close. Able to put the bat on the ball and getting that foul and staying alive here. As the next pitch to Coppin is low and outside for ball 1. So 1-2 count now to Coppin.
Now it's kind of the same pitch he took on that first foul tip there before we got to that 0-2 count. Except he drove that one in towards the left field line but foul. So same pitch there, but that time he held up and held that one to a ball.
So next pitch to Coppin. Silva goes to third. And the throw will be made, but it will be late as Coppin takes it for a ball. So 2-2 count to Coppin now. Silva's on third, 90 feet away from scoring.
2 stolen bases now in this pitch there. But that time he held up. Time for Silva here in the bottom of the 5th. The 1 to second early, now at third, 90 feet away from scoring.
Goes to third. So Coppin now on a 2-2 count as we watch the throw. And he hits one to left. And making the play in left field for Elmhurst was Matt Conroy, running to his right as we take a look at that. No replay. When we come back, we'll be at the top of the 6th. Concordia up 9-0 on SportsTownChicago.com.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Just listen to what some of our recent graduates have to say about the program. Cheryl Scott with NBC5.
I think one of the most important things in the broadcasting industry really is getting a hands-on experience. And a lot of colleges and universities don't always offer that. Reach for, work for what you want to do and stay extremely focused. And if you do that and stay positive, I think everything will fall into place.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Welcome back to SportsTownChicago.com. I'm Cody Grant. Alongside me, Ryan Fahey at Concordia College to see them play the Elmhurst Blue Jays. We are now here in the top of the 6th. First pitch is swung on back to the pitcher. That's Mike Formella, who throws to first. And that'll be a 1-3 out for out number 1. Here in the top of the 6th, Concordia up 9-0 on Elmhurst.
Center fielder number 10, A.J. Compton.
As A.J. Compton will come to bat. He is the leadoff man for this team, batting second here in this half inning. And Mike Formella still out there, pitching very well as he throws inside for ball 1 on Compton.
Compton with the bases empty in his plate appearances, batting .271.
Next pitch is in there for ball 2, so 2-0. So Compton finds himself ahead of the count. As Formella, third pitch of the at-bat is outside for ball 3, so 3-0 count now. So you got to think he's going to be throwing a strike on this one, right, Ryan?
Depends on how his strategy goes, and
that's going to be ball 4. So 4 straight balls, and Compton is on with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And that is going to bring up the second hitter, Brandon Kressner. Third hitter of this inning. Kressner, their shortstop for the Elmhurst Blue Jays.
Kressner bats .418 with runners on.
And first pitch is swung on. Foul ball for strike 1. 0-1 count to Kressner. One man on.
See a couple of the Blue Jay players trying to wrestle for that foul ball. They're kind of like a fan in the stands would. It's mine. No, it's mine.
So second pitch to Kressner coming up. One man on. Compton on first. Kressner in the batter's box. 0-1 count. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And the pitch is in there for strike 2. So 0-2 count now to Kressner.
Kressner 1 for 2 so far today. He had a single back in the 4th inning, and he struck out back in his first plate appearance in the top of the 1st.
The Blue Jays looking to get any kind of offense in this game. Have not scored yet. They've had a few base runners, but not gotten anybody home. So next pitch is outside for a ball. Ball 1. So 1-2 count now to Kressner. Good take there. So we got Compton on first here in the top of the 6th. Concordia up 9-0 in this game over the Blue Jays. Formella pitching from the stretch. A throw hit right to first, and they're going to double him up. Wow. Goes right to first. Compton comes off the first base, and they tag him out. So 2 outs as we head into the bottom of the 6th here on SportsTownChicago.com. Concordia up 9-0.
You want to do a live sports show with up to 3 of your friends?
Yeah.
Would you like to be invited to live sporting events?
Well, yeah.
Well, you can now with SportsTownChicago.com. Sportstown Chicago is the home of the ICB Sports Network. Learn blogging, podcasting, and promos right here at SportsTownChicago.com. For more information, go to beonair.com or dial 630-916-1700. SportsTownChicago.com. We're in a league of our own.
You love sports, you have drive and determination, but you need skills to work in sports broadcasting. Hey, this is Tom Waddle, and I'm here to tell you how to get those skills at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Get hands-on training for a career in radio, TV, or digital media. Learn to be a host, producer, or shoot and edit video. With internships, day and night classes, affordable tuition, and job placement assistance, you could start a new career in less than a year at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports to put the ball in play. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
If you rack 'em up, we'll cover the breaks. On SportsTownChicago.com.
Welcome back to SportsTownChicago.com. I'm Cody Grant. Alongside me is Ryan Fahey here at Concordia College. As the Concordia Cougars are taking on the Elmhurst Blue Jays, they have a 9-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Concordia will be at bat as Tyler Hoffman of Elmhurst remains on the mound. He has thrown 15 pitches in this game as he came back in the bottom of the 4th inning to relieve starting pitcher Ryan Millen. So now Carlos Oliveria will be up to bat, leadoff man for here in the bottom of the 6th for Concordia.
Yeah, he is 2 for 2 today, and that will also include a walk in his 3rd plate appearance, so 2 for 2 officially with a walk.
So good game for Carlos, the senior. Last year he won 2014 Conference Player of the Year. And first pitch to him is taken for strike 1. So 0-1 count to Oliveria. And Tyler Hoffman has looked pretty good since he's come in.
Yeah, you know, he's come in and he's just settled things down. He's really not letting the bats there, as that one is going to be taken for strike 2, a swinging strike there by
A big
Oliveria.
swing by
Yeah.
Oliveria. He was looking to go yard on that one.
Yeah, he kind of got out of his own stance there. He was falling towards first base, actually.
So 0-2 count to Oliveria.
Almost spun out of his shoes there as we take a look at that replay.
And next pitch is check swing, and they're going to say he did not go. So he will stay in.
It's kind of one of those check swings where you just kind of put the bat in front of you to protect
So he
yourself.
can protect you
there.
for that was
Yeah.
close to his coming inside as we take a look.
Yeah,
And he did
looked
not
like
go around.
Like
He
just
looked
wanted
like
to
he was
protect
safe
himself
there. So 1-2 count now here in the bottom of 6, no outs. And it's swung on. I think that's going to go foul. Tracking it down, and that's going to be out of play. So remaining 1-2 count here in the bottom of the 6th.
You saw that shot that we got on our monitor here. A beautiful day, as you can see, here at Concordia and River Forest.
So 1-2 count for Carlos Olivaria. Pitch into him, Tyler Hoffman of Elmhurst. Out of the windup, the throw, swing, pops him up. And let's see if they can make a play on this one. And it's going to go out of play over the Elmhurst bench. So main count remain 1-2.
Quite a long count here for Oliveria. It's probably one of the longest plate appearances we've seen by a Concordia player today, just in terms of staying within the count. And
yeah, he went down early with the 0-2, but he's fouling off pitches. He's staying in there. He wants to stay perfect on the day as he's 2 for 2 right now. So the pitch is outside for ball 2. So 2-2 count now. So he's making Hoffman work. And not a good sign if you're Elmhurst when you're down 9-0 and these batters are making you work.
yeah, they're trying to wear you out with as many pitches as they can.
And that one's in for a called strike 3. Good pitch from Hoffman as Olivaria strikes out there. First out of the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Coming to bat now is Brent Spohr. Brent Sporer, the first baseman, sophomore from Ingleside, Illinois.
Yeah, Sporer 2 for 3 today so far with 2 RBIs.
Good game for him. As Hoffman will pitch out of the windup and throws in for strike 1. So 0-1 count to Sporer. Again, we are in the bottom of the 6th. Concordia's up 9-0. We have 1 out here. As Sporer on a 0-1 count. And that takes that one inside. Almost got hit there. Did not. So 1-1 count now to Sporer. As Hoffman will go for a third pitch of the at-bat. Out of the windup, the throw, and it's hit hard into center. And that should be out number 2 there. As the center fielder of Elmhurst, number 1, Brett Bayer, barely had a move to make that play. So now 2 outs.
Right fielder, number 23,
as
Wilson.
Coming to plate for Concordia is number 23, Mitch Wilson, as he takes ball 1.
And Wilson comes in 2 for 3 as well with 2 RBIs here.
So 1-0 count to Wilson, 2 outs here, no one on. As Hoffman throws, and ball number 1. So 1-1 count now. As Wilson in the batter's box on the third pitch of the at-bat. Strides, swings it hard, and gets through first and second base into right field. And he's going to be on with a 2-out single. And Concordia's just been almost impossible to put away.
Yeah, they're always getting at least that one runner on base as we take a look at the replay now off that single there from Wilson. His 3rd hit of the game today. Staying on top of that one as that one went through first base side, and he's on with 2 outs.
And now Doug Matthews is up, and he took a shot in his last at-bat when he got hit to take his base to put on the bases loaded. He takes a swing on the first pitch. Foul ball to the third baseline. 0-1 count now.
Overall, he's 1 for 2 total with that hit by pitch that you just referred to earlier, Cody.
So Doug Matthews has a 0-1, 2 outs, 1 man on. Is Mitch Wilson on first. As Tyler Hoffman has 30 pitches now. So his pitch count going up, Ryan. So here's the pitch to Matthews. And swings on it. That's going to be a foul ball. So we have a 1-2 count now. So Hoffman looking to put Matthews away and end this inning. And the pitch, the runner goes. Ball on the play, and he is safe at second. So we have a 2-2 count now on Doug Matthews, as Mitch Wilson able to steal second on that play.
Yeah, and Bayer there with a nice recovery there. As that one, as he kind of ran trying to get the pickoff throw, or excuse me, the throw attempt at second base. It was a little bit behind him. He kind of outran it a little bit. He had to kind of stretch behind his body to make sure that one didn't go into center field, and that could have been even more trouble for Elmhurst.
Yeah, it's a good play by Zach Sidoris. Sildras, the second baseman for Elmhurst. As a 2-2 pitch now is swung on into the gap between first and second. And rounding third is going home, and he is safe on the play. That was number 23, Mitch Wilson. And now 10-0 Concordia.
It was an awkward slide there by Wilson as he was coming home on that one. He kind of did a stop, drop, and roll there towards home plate, but he is okay, and it's 10-0 as you mentioned, Concordia.
So now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Concordia up 10-0. As Hoffman has a conference with his catcher.
Designated hitter number 6, Thomas Gear.
Now Gear will come aboard with 1 man on first base. And Gear overall 1 for 2 today.
And he takes that first pitch for a ball, so ball 1, so 1-0.
His only hit came back in the first inning with a double. Otherwise, he is grounded out twice, one of them being a double play.
So let's see if Gear can keep this inning alive with one man on as he grounds this one foul. So 1-1 count now to Gear. Who's on first, Ryan?
I thought you were going with the movie quote.
I was going with the movie quote.
Okay. You're young. I don't know if that. So am I.
Oh, you're younger than me, so.
Yeah, I know. I get that a lot.
So Gear, 1-1 count, takes a ball low. So 2-1 now. Again, we're in the bottom of the 6th here at Concordia College as they have a 10-0 lead on the Elmhurst Blue Jays. 2 outs here. 2-1 count to Gear. The pitch is high for ball 3, so 3-1 now. So now Tyler Hoffman having the same troubles as Ryan Millen had earlier in this game. He got the 2 quick outs in this inning, but having trouble finishing off Concordia. So a 3-1 pitch, that's going to be a walk, ball 4 to Gear. And now coming up be Rich Santorelli as the Elmhurst coach comes out with the catcher to Tyler Hoffman.
And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change as well as Tyler Hoffman will take a seat. So a pitching change, we'll get that info for you after this quick timeout with the Concordia Cougars up 10-0 over the Elmhurst Blue Jays. Stick around for more Concordia baseball right here on SportsTownChicago.com.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Cheryl Scott with NBC5.
I think one of the most important things in the broadcasting industry really is getting a hands-on experience, and a lot of colleges and universities don't always offer that. Reach for, work for what you want to do, and stay extremely focused. And if you do that and stay positive, I think everything will fall into place.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Have you ever wanted a career in sports broadcasting? Matt Abaticola here, and I'm a graduate of the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard. Their program offers hands-on training in radio, television, and web design. You can host sports shows, do play-by-play and color commentary of live games. You'll learn on-air and behind-the-scenes skills just like I did. ICB Lombard's program offers internships, job placement, and financial aid for those who qualify. For more information, go to beonair.com or text MATT to 33239. That's MATT to 33239.
106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Where Chicago sports live. SportsTownChicago.com.
Yeah. Welcome back to SportsTownChicago.com. I am Cody Grant. Alongside me, Ryan Fahey here at Concordia College to see them play the Elmhurst Blue Jays. We have a pitching change for Elmhurst as Tyler Hoffman will sit down and Mitchell Osinski, the right-handed freshman from Carmel, Indiana, will come in and see what he can do for Elmhurst.
Yeah, he's only appeared 3 times this season so far with an 18 ERA, only 2 innings pitched total, giving up 3 hits and 4 earned runs and allowing 3 walks. And no strikeouts so far, so he'll be looking to break that trend here.
So we got 2 outs here as Rich Santorelli is up to bat. And that will be a ball, and runners are going to try to advance, and they do, and the Elmhurst defense did not shift over to cover any bases there. So now both runners in scoring position as Santorelli in the batter's box. The second pitch from Mitchell Osinski on the 1-0 count. Throw swung on, high, foul ball. So 1-1 count now to Santorelli. Again, we're in the bottom of the sixth, so you have a 10-0 game. 2 outs here. Been 2 outs for a while, Ryan. As the pitch to Santorelli swung on, and that looks like it might get down. No, it's caught, and that will end the inning. So going into the top of the 7th when we come back for SportsTownChicago.com, I'm Cody Grant with Ryan Fahey.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Just listen to what some of our recent graduates have to say about the program. Cheryl Scott with NBC5.
I think one of the most important things in the broadcasting industry really is getting a hands-on experience. And a lot of colleges and universities don't always offer that. Reach for, work for what you want to do and stay extremely focused. And if you do that and stay positive, I think everything will fall into place.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Where Chicago sports live. SportsTownChicago.com.
So we are back at SportsTownChicago.com. I am Cody Grant. Alongside me is Ryan Fahey at Concordia, Chicago, taking on the Elmhurst Blue Jays. This may be the last inning of our day as Concordia is up 10-0 over Elmhurst. We'll be at the top of the 7th, and Concordia has a pitching exchange. They bring in number 19, C.J. Selner.
Yeah, and a couple more changes as well. Steve Zabriskie in now at third base, and now catching for the Cougars of Concordia University is
number 22, William Randerson.
So I'll make that adjustment on my scorecard now.
So up to bat for Elmhurst is number 32. Ben Havel, number 37, Ben Havel. As he swings at the first pitch, fouls it off, so 0-1 count.
Remember, because of the 10-run rule, this could be the final.
Could be the final, yep. So that one is swung on, ground ball to short.
That was just a misplay there.
Just could not make the scoop.
Yeah, that was Von Moser. They're trying to glove that one. Is that one kind of trying to judge the hop on that one? Wasn't able to, and man on first now, that being Havel for the Blue Jays.
So Havel on first, as you said, and the cleanup is Zach Sirdras as he steps in.
11, Zach Chodras.
And the lefty pitcher, C.J. Selner, throws it, and that's going to be go through the middle, first and second, and 2 men on now for Elmhurst. So runners on first and second. Coming up to bat now will be the 5th hitter, Greg Struck. Go through the middle, first and second, and 2 men excuse on me.
Uh,
now for Elmhurst. So runners on first and second. A little change from Elmhurst to be Daryl Rivera now up to bat. So he replaces Greg Struck.
Your attention, please. Batting for the first baseman, Struck. Number 33, Daryl Rivera.
And a quick thing on Rivera from Mount Prospect, Illinois, attended Elk Grove High School. That one's taken for strike 1.
So 0-1 count.
Rivera, a 6 feet tall, 190-pound freshman, bats right and throws right.
So Selner from the stretch throws it and call that a ball. So 1-1 to Daryl Rivera. And Selner out of the stretch. Elmhurst has 2 men on. 1 on second, 1 on first. Here in the top of the 7th. Again, like I said before, maybe the last at-bats for Elmhurst if they cannot get a run over, as that ball is taken for a ball. So 2-1 count now to Rivera, who is pinch hitting for Greg Struck. Next pitch is swung on. That's going to be a foul ball, so 2-2 count now as Sellner is starting to settle in here. So Daryl Rivera with a 2-2. He's got 2 men on. 1 on second, 1 on first, so 1 in scoring position, trying to get a run over home plate.
Sellner looking for his first save opportunity of the season.
And that ball's inside, so that'll be a full count now. So 3-2.
Sellner comes in with a 1-2 record and a 4.21 ERA, pitching 36 and the third innings, and 20 strikeouts total.
And Sellner also lefty pitcher, always good to have. And that punches him out for the first strikeout of the inning. 1 out now, top of the 7th.
Double play rule in effect
as we take a look at that strikeout. And Sellner just blew that right by him, froze him up.
Calm stance there by Rivera as well. We really see him try to open up his stance. The right-handed batter trying to look towards left field. He kind of stood square in the plate there, and he took that call strike 3.
So now up to bat is Reagan McReynolds. The left fielder takes that one for a called strike 1. And like Brian said earlier, the double play ball now will end the game. Concordia up 10-0 after 7 innings. If Concordia stays up by 10 runs, game will be over. So we have an 0-1 count now as Sellner out of the stretch. Throws and jams him inside. That's going to be fouled right to the left of us. So 0-2 count now as Reagan McReynolds trying to keep the Blue Jays alive. We have a 0-2 count, 1 out, top of the 7th, 2 men on as Sellner out of the stretch. The throw, the swing, ground ball, this may do it. And they get the play, they get the out at second, but McReynolds able to run out the throw to first. So now runners on the corners, 2 outs in this game. Top of the 7th, 2 outs, Concordia up 10-0. This is Elmhurst's last hope is Matt Conroy.
Right fielder number 5, Matt Conroy.
The right fielder for the Blue Jays. And Sellner looking to finish this game off. Out of the stretch, runners on the corners. The throw, in for strike 1, 0-1 count. As Matt Conroy looks over to his coach, the third base coach over there. Gets a signal back up in the batting box. Sellner throws. In there for a ball. Ball 1. So 1-1 count now to Conroy. And Sellner back on the mound. And we said about their starting pitcher, Mike Formella. Sellner works pretty fast also, Ryan. As he makes a throw outside for ball 2. So 2-1 count now.
Yeah, he was trying to get Conroy to chase there on that one, going outside and low of the strike zone.
So Conroy, good eye on that one to get ahead in the count. And Sellner trying to finish off this game. Throw swung on, strike 2. 2-2 count now. 1 strike away for another Concordia College victory. As Conroy back in the batter's box now. 2-2 count. Runners on the corners. Here at top of the 7th. 10-0 game. 2 outs. The pitch for Sellner. Runners go. 1 runner goes to second. That was number 4, Reagan McReynolds, steals second on the low pitch. We have a full count now. So you got to expect both runners will be going here. Full count, 2 outs. As Conroy steps in the batter's box. Sellner out of the stretch. Runners on second and third. Makes the throw. Ground ball to short. Play is made. Throw to first is good. He is out. That would do it for the top of the 7th. And game over. So here at Concordia, Chicago, they win 10-0 against the Elmhurst Blue Jays. On hand is Cody Grant alongside Ryan Fahey for SportsTownChicago.com.
Yeah, this was a Concordia-dominated game here today. And in that 7 inning, the 10-run rule, they ended in 7 innings. So, but nonetheless, we will continue to play.
Oh, okay.
We made that omission there, but we will do take a short break. As coming right back. We do have some more baseball to play, I promise. But nonetheless, we'll be right back here on SportsTownChicago.com.
Career in sports broadcasting. Matt Abaticola here, and I'm a graduate of the Illinois Center for Broadcasting in Lombard. Their program offers hands-on training in radio, television, and web design. You can host sports shows, do play-by-play and color commentary of live games. You'll learn on-air and behind-the-scenes skills just like I did. ICB Lombard's program offers internships, job placement, and financial aid for those who qualify. For more information, go to beonair.com or text MATT to 33239. That's MATT to 33239.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Just listen to what some of our recent graduates have to say about the program.
So welcome back to SportsTownChicago.com. We will continue play as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Concordia up 10-0 here at Concordia, Chicago against Elmhurst Blue Jays. So our first pitch is outside, ball 1. And that is up to bat for Concordia is number 32, Jeff Von Moser.
He's over 2 with a hit by a pitch appearance so far here today.
And that's in for the ball on that too, so 2-0 count. And fair to mention, pitcher for Elmhurst remain Mitchell Ozinski, so no change there. As looks to maybe finish the game with him. Next pitch is outside for ball, so 3 balls, no strikes to Von Moser. Here in the bottom of the 7th, Concordia up 10-0. Next pitch is inside, ball 4. So leadoff man takes his base on 4 straight balls. That's Von Moser. And that's going to bring up now number 34, Joe Silva, the normal leadoff man for Concordia, Chicago.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 today with a walk. He's scored twice for the Cougars here today, driving, or I should say he scored 2 runs on his own on the plates.
So Mitchell Ozinski now will pitch out of the stretch with the runner on first. As Silva ready. Strides, takes ball 1. 1-0 count now to Silva. So Mitchell Ozinski now up to 8 pitches. The righty. As he throws to Silva. Second pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1-1 count to Silva.
Hefty swing there by Silva on that one.
So Silva steps back in the batter's box. 1-1 count. No outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Throw over to first is late as Von Moser gets back easily. Mitchell Ozinski on the mound to Silva. And the pitch is thrown, swung on, drilled into right, and that's going to be just foul. If that stayed fair, Ryan, that might have been a triple for Silva.
Yeah, that was going deep into the right field gap there. That was a nice pull there towards right field. Good contact by the freshman Silva, but as you mentioned, just a little bit foul on that one, and he'll go right back to home and do the at-bat again.
So it'll be a 1-2 count now for Joe Silva, the freshman. With Jeff Von Moser on first base. Mitchell Ozinski looks to his catcher, looks over to first, comes back in, now out of the stride. Looks at Silva, throws the pitch. Strike 3 called, and Silva strikes out. First time he has struck out today. And that'll be the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. As coming to bat now is 22, William Randerson, with his first at bat.
And take a look back at that strikeout here on the monitor. as the freshman Silva, you just watch that one go right past him down the middle.
So now Randerson on the first pitch, he swings and misses, strike one. So 0-1 count now to William Randerson.
This will be his first official plate appearance today, filling in for Coppin.
Yep, the backup catcher on this team. As the another throw made over to first, Von Moser gets back easily. And Mitchell Ozinski. 0-1 count here, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. 1 man on for Concordia. The pitch is inside and low, and Von Moser's going to be into second, jogging over there. Stands up. So now runner in scoring position for William Randerson on a 2-1 count. 1-1 count. My mistake. So next pitch to Randerson. Thrown, swung on, foul. So 2 strikes now to Randerson. As Ozinski will try to put him away here with just 1 out. Trying to avoid any more runs in this game. Randerson waits. Thrown inside. Pass ball, and that'd be ball 4. He walks to first. It hit him? It did hit him. So up to bat now for Concordia, number 25, Carlos Olivaria, 2014 Conference Player of the Year. As we take a look at that last pitch.
Left fielder, number 25, Carlos Olivaria.
And right there.
Behind that left leg there.
Yep. So now runners on first and second for Olivaria. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch is thrown inside. Ball 1, 1-0 count.
Olivaria struck out in his last plate appearance back in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Osinski now up to 15 pitches in his short time of work. He throws on the 1-0 and up, ball 2.
Oliveira officially 2 for 3 today with a walk and a strikeout.
So 2-0 count now. Runners on first and second. Concordia looking to add to this 10-0 lead as Olivaria settles in. Ozinski looks, comes back out of the stretch. Looks to second, now throws. Swung on and missed. So 2-1 count. It was strike 1 to Carlos Olivaria. So he looks very upset with himself missing that one. He looked like he was going guard on that one too also, Ryan. Some of you guys want some home runs in this game.
Yeah, I kind of want that. We haven't had one yet, so he's kind of looking for that home run swing here. 2-1 count.
So 2-1. Throw, swung on, hit to third. Nice play, but misses the throw to second. And that's going to score 1. So they could have had a double play on that, just overthrown. As we're going to take a look at this.
Yeah, it was just a missed throw to second base, and that one goes way in the right field.
So 1 run scores. That was Von Moser coming in home. So 11-0 now for Concordia of Chicago. As coming to bat is Brent Spohr. 1 out still here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 men on. Runners on the corners.
First baseman, number 12, Brent Spohr.
As Spohr settles in now. And the pitch to Spohr from Ozinski is in there for strike 1. So 0-1 count to Spohr. Again, we're at Concordia of Chicago, watching them go up against the Elmhurst Blue Jays on a beautiful day out here.
As Spohr officially 1 for 4 today with a sac fly RBI.
So 0-1 count to Spohr. So he settles in. Pitch. Thought about it. That'd be ball 1. So 1-1 count now. Again, runners on the corners. 11-0 lead right now for the Concordia Chicago Cougars. Just complete domination in this game. There's a 1-1. And thought about it was Spohr. He let it go by for ball number 2. So 2-1 count. Spohr with a very good eye in the batter's box. Able to recognize where that ball is going to be coming out of the pitcher's hand. So 2-1 count to Spohr. Pitch is thrown. And taken for ball 3. So 3-1 count.
A good look there from Spohr to let that one, that one was kind of hanging up and high into the upper corner of the strike zone. Ump calls that a ball.
So 3-1. The pitch is swung on. Little chopper to third. Thinks about going home, throws to first, and gets the easy out. So 2 outs. Runner scores. That was number 22, William Randerson, who reached base after the hit by pitch earlier in this half inning. He came in just a while ago for catcher Kevin Coppin.
Right fielder, number 11, Colin Bethrin.
So 12-0 now, Concordia. Runner on second. Up to bat now is Colin Bethrin. And he swings his first pitch over second baseman into right field, and they're going to send the runner home. Throw was a high bouncer, and reaching home is number 25, Carlos Olivaria, and Colin Bethrin reaches second. So his first at-bat, first pitch, RBI double, and now Concordia is up 13-0. As coming up to bat is Steve Zubrzicki.
Third baseman, number 1, Steve Zubricki.
Steve Zubricki, my mistake. So 1 out, the pitch, swung on, foul ball, 0-1 count to Zubricki. He's a senior from McHenry, Illinois, went to Marion Central High School. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit deep into left, and the play is made, and that's going to do it for the bottom of the 7th. And
in the inning for the Cougars, 3 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left on base after 7.
So 13-0 after 7. When we come back, we will start the top of the 8th inning here on SportsTownChicago.com.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Cheryl Scott with NBC5.
I think one of the most important things in the broadcasting industry really is getting in hands-on experience, and a lot of colleges and universities don't always offer that. Reach for, work for what you want to do, and stay extremely focused. And if you do that and stay positive, I think everything will fall into place.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Have you ever wanted a career in sports broadcasting? Matt Abaticola here, and I'm a graduate of the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
So welcome back to SportsTownChicago.com. We're here at Concordia of Chicago. They're taking on the Elmhurst Blue Jays here this afternoon. They are up 13-0 as we start the top of the 8th. Batting for Elmhurst, number 1, Brett Bayer. First pitch is grounded to short. Makes the throw to first, and out number 1. Bayer. That was a nice play over there at short by Von Moser.
Grounded to short. Take a look back at that replay now as a routine grounder over first.
And out number 1. So still pitching for Concordia is C.J. Sellner, the lefty. And first pitch is taken for strike 1 by Elmhurst batter Travis Pickard, their catcher.
Pickard's 0 for 2 today with a fly out and a ground out, respectively.
Second pitch is swung and grounded foul. So 0-2 count now. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Concordia
Now
up
playing
13 to
center field
nothing.
For the Cougars, number 7, Kevin Garvey.
Sellner out of the warm-up. No runners on. 1 out. 0-2 count. The pitch outside for ball number 1. 1-2 count now. To Pickard. Throw. Strike 3's on the swing. 2 outs now. As we take a look at that. Pickard was set. He saw, he liked the pitch. He swung. Fell to his knee. Couldn't make contact. As Sellner gets the strikeout. So third at bat, third batter of the inning for Elmhurst, number 10, A.J. Compton.
Compton officially 0 for 2 with
And
a walk.
So it takes first strike of the bat, so 1-1 count to Compton. As the third pitch of the bat is in their first strike. So 1-2 now to Compton. As Sellner looks in out of the warm-up, a windup. Throws it, and it hit him. I think it came off the catcher's mitt first. I don't know. As they gave him his base, so it did hit him.
We'll take a look at that really quickly. A little confusion on that one.
I thought it came
by
off the
Compton.
catcher's mitt first, number 22, William Randerson.
Let's take a look at it. It might have nicked the toe maybe, but wasn't much, if anything.
So nonetheless, runner on first.
You see the dirt kick up there. Really hard to see where the ball actually hit him, if it did. Nonetheless,
As
down first.
in for his first at bat of the day is Jake Tiso, number 29 of Elmhurst. So lefty plays outfield.
For the shortstop, Kressner, number 29, Jacob Tiso.
And he takes first pitch for a ball. Ball 1-0 count. Jake Tiso, just a freshman. As C.J. Sellner out of the stretch. One runner on.
Yeah, Tiso from Richmond Burton High School.
Strike 1 on Tiso. 1-1 count now.
A Spring Grove native.
So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. 13-0 game as Concordia has dominated. Swung on and hit to first. Slow dribbler. Dives for it. Can't make it. Goes into right field. And that's going to be a base hit there for Jake Tiso. And his first at bat. So we've seen a couple of first at bat hits today in this game.
Yeah, but it's not been producing runs, and that's
No,
been Elmhurst's biggest
exactly
problem.
right.
Stranding runners on base.
As 37, Ben Havel will come into plate. 13-0 game going up against Sellner.
Havel 1 for 2 today.
Swung on and hit to first, slow dribbler. And the pitch to Havel is taken for strike 1, 0-1 count. Runners on second and first here in the bottom 7th, 13-0 game. 2 outs, 0-1 count to Havel. As Sellner pitching on the stretch. So throw is in there for strike 2. So bottom of the 8th inning here. Top of the 8th inning here. Pitch is thrown high. Ball 1, 1-2. So Sellner out of the stretch. 2 men on for Elmhurst. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. 1-2 count. The throw inside for a ball. 2-2 now to Ben Havel. As Elmhurst looking to try to get any sort of offense in this game. They have not scored yet through 7 2/3 innings. As the pitch is swung on, strike 3 out. That will end the top of the 8th. 13-0 Concordia Chicago. We'll be back for the bottom of the 8th on SportsTownChicago.com.
It's It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Just listen to what some of our recent graduates have to say about the program. Cheryl Scott with NBC5.
I think one of the most important things in the broadcasting industry really is getting a hands-on experience. And a lot of colleges and universities don't always offer that. Reach for, work for what you want to do and stay extremely focused. And if you do that and stay positive, I think everything will fall into place.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Where Chicago sports live. SportstownChicago.com.
We're back on SportstownChicago.com. I am Cody Grant. Alongside me is Ryan Fahey. We're here at Concordia, Chicago, as they're taking on the Elmhurst Blue Jays. We are through 8.5 innings here as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Concordia up 13-0. Elmhurst has put out a new pitcher, number 34, Nick Drago. He's a freshman.
Yep, a right-handed thrower from Wabansie Valley High School, Naperville area. I'm trying to find his bio, and the sun glare is getting in the way. Get his stats on you and get on him in just a second. Here we go. 7.11 ERA with an 0-1 win-loss record. Pitching 6 in the 30 innings so far this season, giving up 5 hits and 5 earned runs.
And now for Concordia, Joey Anderson will step in batting for the DH Thomas Greer, who is done for the day. As the first pitch is swung on, and that'll be foul to the right. 0-1 count now to Joey Anderson as Nick Drago tries to work his way into this game. Here in the bottom of the 8th, 0-1 count, no outs, 13-0 lead for Concordia. Drago out of the windup. The throw is in there and that'll be ball 1. So 1-1 count now to Joey Anderson. Joey Anderson from Plainfield, Illinois, went to Plainfield East High School.
Home of the
Just
Bengals.
a sophomore, home of the Bengals, yes. Not Cincinnati Bengals, don't get confused with that. So that one's taken for ball 2. So 2-1 count now to Joey Anderson as he steps back into the batter's box as Drago goes for the 4th pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and hit over the first base, out into right field, bouncing to the foul post. He's going to 2 now. He's going to turn 3.
Yeah, but
I think it went out of play, though. They're going to hold him at 2. Oh, no, they're going to give him third base.
They're going to give him third base.
So
Looked like fans aren't too thrilled about that. It looked like it was lost back into the far corner by the home run poster, but I guess because it was able to be thrown back into play, I guess they're going to give him the triple on that one.
So first triple we've seen today comes from Joey Anderson, who came into DH for
he's going to turn 3.
Thomas Gear.
Good first at bat. Why not get a triple?
Why not? And like we said, the first at bats today, we've seen a lot of hits from their first at bats today later in this game. So now bottom of the 8th, no outs. Coming to bat for Concordia is number 36, Brian Pichardo. First baseman. And first pitch to Pichardo is taken for ball 1, so 1-0 count. So no outs here in the bottom of the 8th, 13-0 lead for Concordia. This is SportsOnChicago.com. I am Cody Grant. Alongside me is Ryan Fahey here at Concordia of Chicago. Second pitch of the at-bat on the 1-0. Check swing, but we called strike nonetheless. So 1-1 count now. As runner is on third base. That is Joey Anderson on third. At bat is Brian Pichardo on the 1-1. The throw is a little high. Ball 2. 2-1 count now to Pichardo.
Something that breaking ball kind of got away from him a little bit there. He's kind of staying high up out of the strike zone.
Yeah, Nick Drago trying to work that breaking ball coming out of the strike zone into it, just could not get enough on it. That one is inside and a little low, maybe at the knees, ball 3, so 3-1 count now on Pichardo. And Nick Drago has found himself in a little bit of a jam with a runner on third, no outs, and behind in the count 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Right down the middle, and no, it's going to be low, I'm sorry. Ball 4, take your base, Pichardo. That's runners on the corners now, no outs. And coming to bat for Concordia is number 24, Peter Arbov, third baseman from Elk Grove Village. And he'll be playing shortstop today, coming in to play shortstop. So his first at-bat of the game. And he swings at the first pitch, grounds to third. Elmhurst looks to turn 2. They get the one at second, throw to first, and he is out. Oh. Double play. What a play by the Elmhurst defense to turn 2 there. As we take a look at this, it was a 5-4-3 double play. So his first
now batting for the Cougars, center fielder number 7, Kevin Garvey.
And here it is, 5-4-3 double play. Very close, but he gets the out. So 2 outs now. First pitch here to number 7, Kevin Garvey. His first at bat of the game goes for a ball outside. 1-0 count now. Next pitch is tipped, fouled back. That'd be strike 1. So 1-1 strike. Now Concordia did score on that double play, so 14-0 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. And that one's inside for a ball, so 2-1 count now.
Oh, they call that a strike, actually.
Oh, did they call that? Wow,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that. I didn't even wait for the ump signal. I thought that was a ball. So 1-2 count to Kevin Garvey. And that one is high. Tried that curveball coming off the strike zone up high. Could not get in the strike zone there. So 2-2 count now.
I can't remember the guy's name at Wrigley Field that was like so quick with calling the balls and strikes on the left center field scoreboard. But he sometimes makes the call before.
Sorry to interrupt you, but strike 3 there on the swing, Kevin Garvey, and that will end the bottom of the 8th. So 14-0 Concordia of Chicago over at Elmhurst Blue Jays. We will be back for the top of the 9th on SportsTownChicago.com.
It's time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting. There's no better or faster way than the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Check out our website at beonair.com/Lombard or call us at 630-916-1700 to set up a tour and see all the hands-on training you can receive. The best part of the program is the job placement department that will help you find your first job in broadcasting. Cheryl Scott with NBC5.
I think one of the most important things in the broadcasting industry really is getting in hands-on experience, and a lot of colleges and universities don't always offer that. Reach for, work for what you want to do, and stay extremely focused. And if you do that and stay positive, I think everything will fall into place.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
So we're back on SportsTownChicago.com. I am Cody Grant. Alongside me is Ryan Fahey, as we're here at Concordia, University of Chicago. They are up 14-0 on the visiting Elmhurst Blue Jays as we start the top of the 9th here. Pitching for Concordia, still C.J. Sellner.
Steve Sabricki moves over to shortstop, now in at
and batting for Elmhurst is number 11, Zach Teodros, the righty. First pitch is swung on and drilled back up the mound in between short and second for a base hit. So now Elmhurst gets an early base runner here in the top of the 9th. Still 14-0 though. Here at Concordia. So up to bat now is Daryl Rivera for Elmhurst. No outs, top of the 9th. One runner on. First pitch is taken for a ball.
Sorry that Cody Rivera struck out in his first plate appearance back in the top of the 7th when he came into relief for Struck, number 26.
So Rivera looking for a hit here on the 0-1. I'm sorry, 1-0. Now it's 2-0. That's a ball there. So 2-0 count to Daryl Rivera. 0 for 1 today, like you said, Ryan. And C.J. Sellner will be looking for the third pitch of the at-bat. Throws it down the middle for strike 1. So 2-1 count now on Rivera as he settles in. C.J. Sellner looks over to first, now throws. Swung on, and this could be a double play. 6-4-3, and that is complete. So 2 outs now. There's the famous old-fashioned 6-4-3 double play, most common play in baseball, double play-wise. So 2 outs now, and the top of the 9th.
The shortstop, number 4, Reagan McReynolds.
As coming to bat now for Elmhurst is number 4, Reagan McReynolds. First pitch to him is swung on and drilled to second base. Should be routine out there. And that will do it for the top of the 9th. And that's going to be game over. Top of the 9th, Concordia at home, so up 14-0. And that will do it for this game. So, Ryan, what did you take away from here?
It was down minutes from the first inning. What was it, the 6 runs they scored in the
6
bottom
runs
of the
in
first?
the bottom of the first. They never looked back, did they?
Yeah, they never looked back, and they kept control of it the whole time. Sellner pitched great in relief. And, you know, it was just offensively, defensively, Concordia just owned Elmhurst, who is not a good road team. They now fall to 2-12 on the road, and as we take a look at their upcoming schedules as they are counting down the final stretches of their regular seasons respectively, Concordia now is 24-13 overall, and coming up this Saturday they will host Benedictine University in a doubleheader starting at 12 o'clock noon. And taking a look at the Elmhurst Blue Jays, with this loss today they fall to 12-24 overall. And their next game is tomorrow in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at the Milwaukee School of Engineering with the first pitch of tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. So that is going to do it for us here on today's broadcast on SportsTownChicago.com. I want to thank our directors Tim Helms and Creighton's own Peter Ferrari and all of our terrific camera crew and the rest of our staff here at SportsTownChicago.com. So that'll do it for us here from Concordia. Final score, Cougars 14, Blue Jays nothing. For Cody Grant, I'm Ryan Fay signing off here on SportsTownChicago.com.